light skin, fine,
like 6'5",
he this, he that, he got a job, he do this, but for me, there's elements, there's very few that, you know, I look for when I'm interested in somebody. And the key thing
Tell me what you look for.
No, the key thing is
honesty,
consistency,
communication,
I look for that. Caring and compromise.
So
I don't care. Yes, 4 C's. I don't, you know, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't really matter if he has all the money in the world, because look, if I'm being blessed,
but cash ain't one of them 4 C's.
No, because if I'm being blessed, if God's gonna bless me to bring me somebody, and my blessings are going to fall on him, so we're going to build our riches together.
But we also need the 3 P's: the priest, the provider, and the protector.
But that all comes.
Because if he's a sissy and he got all them 4 C's, then I don't want him. Well then he can't be soft.
That'll come out. I guarantee you, if he a sissy,
I'm dominant.
If he a sissy,
he need to know how to handle me.
If he is a sissy or even a down low brother, I guarantee you, before you get to that aisle, it's gonna come out.
Oh, I'm gonna know.
You gonna see the signs of it. You might try to ignore it, but you will see the signs.
I'm gonna do that again.
TV land, all you women out there, let me tell you, when you see that sign, don't ignore it.
Yes.
It's there for a reason. He showed it to you.
That's the thing.
Keep moving if you want to.
This is a down low brother.
Keep moving if you want to.
But I will
You're gonna find out something.
Like booty.
but
I will say this too though. All gold don't glitter.
Yes,
okay? Remember that.
Exactly.
All gold does not glitter. You have to polish gold. You gotta polish it.
Yes.
They melt it down. They shape it to make it look good.
I got double plate.
You know what? They shape it, make it look good. But it wasn't shining when they first found it.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. I guarantee it wasn't. It wasn't shining.
You can see it from across there.
No. The best gold in the world wasn't shining when they found it.
I ain't got gold. I got.
They had to polish it, but all gold don't glitter. That's true. The old saying, you say everything glitter ain't gold. I like to say all gold don't glitter. Because all gold does not glitter, so you got to make sure.
But the person that is for you,
you polish it yourself.
The person that is for you is going to make sure that he lets you know that it's not gonna matter. He could be down on his luck. He may not be the person that has this or that. But if you can put two guys that you're interested in. One might not have everything that you want. One might have everything that you want. Okay. But he can make you feel good, mentally, physically, sexually, with all that. The other one, he still might be trying to do some things. But he communicates with you. He's consistent. He tells you you're beautiful. This other one may not have time for you.
Yeah, this other one.
He may not have time for you, but you may not know that. So you can't just put a list. No, I know, but I just, when I hear people say,
you gotta be on. Oh, I'm sorry.
When
everybody looking at their phone like,
no, it's just
when
people put down a list. I mean, when people, write down what they want, and let's sure, there are things that you want. There's things that you want, but they're
sorry. Just had to put that out. You married, ain't nobody texting you. Who texting you? And if it is, I'm texting. Who the hell is that? Who is you? Who the hell is you texting my brother? Not that. You don't want me to come over there and plank you upside your head. What did you say?
No.
She was on a roll.
But I'm just saying.
What she's saying.
No, but I'm just saying.
TV land needs to hear this.
Don't conform to a list because you might miss something that truly will benefit your life.
Dictionary.
But no, seriously. I mean, you can write down 50, 60 things, but it's that one thing that you might miss that's going to make you truly happy. And so you got to look like, well, he don't have this, he don't have this, he don't have this. Everybody's hard to please. I mean, people shouldn't settle. Yeah. I mean, but spiritually, God knows what your heart, what you desire, whatever.
But I'm going to tell you something else, too. When you talk about, I know everybody, I've heard my sisters, I heard other women say, they want a guy that's, that knows God. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's most times, you have to have a relationship with God.
God, thank you for this day.
But I have seen
thank you for the chicken.
Those same people that have that relationship with God, but they just don't have a relationship with themselves, to where they can't tell themselves to stop doing this or stop doing that. They fear God and they know God, but they don't know themselves. See, that's a lot of times though is that you see that they don't know themselves. They fear God, but they can't stop. The worst place to be in is a place where you can't even tell yourself to stop. You know what I'm saying? They fear God to death. They was like, God, keep me while I'm doing this. You see what I'm saying? Instead of asking for deliverance from it, they asking God to sustain them while they're doing that mess.
I want
you
to
see
do
what I'm saying? So that guy,
this last time, I promise you,
but that guy, most time he feared the man. He feared the man upstairs. He feared him, and he recognized it.
The person on the street.
But he can't tell himself, "Hey man, you don't need this." He don't have a relationship with himself. And see, that's why I say you got to get to know who you are and know yourself. God is gonna be God all day long. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be who he is. He's not gonna change. But I mean, I had to have that talk with me recently. It was like, okay, big O, you know, you have to be real with yourself, man. You know, you can pray all day. God, take me out of this, take me out of this, take me out of this. You know, but most people don't pray that prayer. They say, Lord, keep me while I'm doing this. Because they don't want to stop. You got to want to stop. Until you want to stop, you can have that man, your list is perfect. But, you know, he can't quit what he's doing. Because he don't want to quit. You got to want to, you know. And so back to the women in the church. The women in the church are getting a lot of these men that don't want to quit. And so the men in the church are going through the women in the church. And guess what? It's a lot more y'all than there is of us. We got a whole lot more choices. A lot more options. You know, I played quarterback in high school, and I say, hey, I just pick a play. I just be like, okay, she gonna play today. She gonna play tomorrow.
But like, Monique, you know, your turn.
So, you know, it was like, let me draw this play out, what I'm going to do today. You know, and so a lot of women in the church have been, you know, a lot of them have been hurt because that's where they run to. You know, a lot of them run to the church. A lot of men seem to run to the church. But the thing about it, they say, you know, on the subject, but Lord, you know, but I got to say this. A lot of men run to the church, but what they find at the church is they find a lot of other hurt men. And the last
thing, a lot of hurt women.
But the last thing you really want to be as a man that's straight,
sensitive and soft,
is around a bunch of hurt men sitting there talking about they hurt. Because a lot of times they get to reverting back to thinking about how hurt they are, and then you got those other cats out there that's really trying to grab them. They see that wounded duck out there, and so those who want to go grab him. And then you wonder why so many of the feminine acting dudes in the church, because a lot of the men don't want to acknowledge that dude's hurting. Let me go over and grab that brother, put a good firm handshake on him, be like, hey man, snap out of it, you're gonna be all right. But them other cats, oh, they'll invite him out to the party, invite him out to the set at the house. Next thing you know, they caught up in that mess too. Now the women in the church, the selection of the men are getting less and less. There's a lot of males. There's a lot of males, but not a lot of men.
They were that way before they woke up that morning.
There's a lot of males, but not a lot of men.
You're fired.
You know. So I mean, I feel sorry for y'all, really, to be honest with y'all. I really do. My heart goes out to all the women in the church.
I'm gonna be all right.
That was so whack.
I'm gonna be all right.
That was so whack. I will be okay. Okay,
Yeah.
the wind in my face will drop my tears.
My heart goes out to all y'all.
I'm
It
good.
really does.
I'm fine. Trust me, I'm all right.
Whatever.
Well,
That's your mouth lying to your ears.
no, I'm serious. I'm fine. Trust me, cause when I tell you, I'm getting to the point now where it's just me and Jesus.
You know,
I
that's
don't
exactly
desire.
what God wants you at. Is just you and Him.
Stop being sarcastic.
No, I am dead serious. That
I'm
is
being
what He wants you
serious.
at.
Like I'm having a serious moment or acting stupid.
No, seriously, that's where God wants you. He wants you at a vulnerable, you know, there's just you and Him.
After what I've just experienced, because I've never experienced before, like, because I can honestly say I was in love. Like, it wasn't lust. It was love, pure love. Like,
pure love.
He had me wrapped. I was wrapped. He had everything. But I'm just saying, after experience that, I don't want to do anything else outside of what God wants me to do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I want to be whoever He sends me. You know, the next person that, you know, I'm supposed to be with, and He's to have my heart and all of that. I want it to be solely what God wants. I don't want no mess. I don't want a Chiquita just thinking, oh, because he fine, he light skinned and he cute and he my height requirement, you know, that you know,
So what about this? What if God send you that man that was far from what you ever had in your agenda, in your list?
Then I'm gonna sit in the middle of my bed, Indian style, and I'm gonna really ask God, like, for real, like, me and God got this type of relationship. Well, I be like, look.
But the thing about it is, if you've been spending all that time with God, you should be able to trust God when He bring that man to you.
But I trust Him. But Jesus know what I want, and Jesus know that I'm crazy. Jesus know, but Jesus know that I ain't wrapped too tight. I got a short fuse and a loose screw. So
well, he gonna bring you that guy that got a lot of patience. Then he gonna bring you that guy.
He need to bring somebody that can handle me for real, because I can be real dominant and overpowering, and I don't want nobody that's. I don't want nobody that's weak.
Now hold on, you don't. So overpowered. You don't want that guy that's gonna be knocking upside your head.
Hell no, because we'll be fighting like two niggas off the street.
Okay, so you just want a guy, that's.
I want somebody I want somebody like if I'm just, I can be a little extra and I can be extra. But I'm just saying I want somebody that's like, okay, Chiquita, shut up. Like, shut up. Like,
but are you gonna do this? Is your fuse really gonna be able to handle a guy telling you to shut up?
Nah, he gonna say it a different way. He ain't gonna say shut up.
Some things
he may say shut up, and I might have to go sit on the couch and be like, "I shut up right now," but in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna tell you.
She gonna be talking again.
I'm gonna be talking again.
She gonna be talking.
I'll be talking again. But
yeah.
So you want somebody like Debo?
Hell no.
So you don't want somebody like Debo.
So you don't want Debo.
No, I want that mind control. I don't want that. I want somebody that can, in so many words, he can check me without checking me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I tell you what's gonna happen. This is how I see it in the realm, in the spirit realm.
Or in the psychic now.
I see it like this.
Where's the globe?
I see it like this. Looking at the crystal. Looking at this crystal ball.
Look at the screen. Tell me if you see somebody on Twitter.
He ain't gonna. God may not bring you the man that can handle Chiquita. He might change you all together, take all that other stuff out of you. Wow. And so you don't even have it to present to that dude. So he ain't got to tell you to shut up. You know for yourself when you need to shut up. Wow. He'll take all that, I'm all this, you ain't gonna, he'll take all that out of you. So that's what he working on you right now with, see? He taking all that out. He just you and God.
Working on you.
He's working on you.
But y'all not gonna be taking up on me like this.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. They say, God send me a woman that can handle me. No. Why don't you say, God changed me so I can handle that woman? If I'm a man talking. You see what I'm saying? So, it ain't, you looking for that man to present to yourself.
My story is, God send me somebody that's going to be able to handle me. Because I'm sorry. Chiquita, this is Chiquita Ann. This is that raw, straight, and uncut, straightforward. I ain't finna sugarcoat nothing.
I guarantee you when it's all said and done, we're going to be looking back at this first taping. And we're gonna go back and look. And we're gonna be like,
Child, we're gonna be somewhere on VH1 one time.
That's what I'm saying. But this gonna be the throwback. We're gonna be like, look at God. Right. Look what God did. You see what I'm saying? Just look what God did. God did it.
My big mother said,
VH1, BET, all them stations ain't gonna know what hit them. They gonna be like, look at these people. They gonna be like, why they got these Bibles out? We looking back 2 years ago.
We gonna see you the healing water.
We was at 1216 Tulip Grove.
Hey!
Edit!
Well, that's not edit, but guess what? You don't know where I live.
The end.
Okay.
We gonna be at the crib and we gonna be like, y'all remember this? Y'all remember when I told Chiquita when I said God gonna change up? When keeping it real go wrong, Dave Chappelle.
At this point, I am done with this. And we're gonna wrap
this up.
But I mean, and just so I hate him right now.
She is told.
Really hate him. I was I need a drink. I need something with no chaser.
I need some what they call that stuff they put on in a set when you start sweating.
You need that powder.
What a makeup artist.
Makeup artist, she planking somewhere. Oh, sorry. Jesus. No, makeup artist right here.
Oh, see, I didn't get none of that powder stuff. Keep me.
Well, I'm sorry. From glistening.
Well,
you laughing a little too hard because I'm still not. I'm not sweating nothing.
Leland Staten said he get that stuff on his head sometimes. So Leland Staten sound fine.
That's why I don't watch the news. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up this show. This has been a really
raw.
Really raw. This then went from sex planking women in the church to.
You're gonna be a changed woman in 2 years, girl.
Shoot, 2 years.
2 years.
Shoot, I'm gonna say 2 months.
Okay.
She's gonna be looking back and she's gonna be like, wow, he was not playing.
2 months.
I'm telling you, man, I've seen it. You know, quit praying for God to send you.
What's that? What's that about Thanksgiving?
I don't know. It be about, I ain't gonna put no time frame on it. It could be after the show.
He said 2 months. Thanksgiving.
Somebody come knock on the door.
Guess what? I'll be in Vegas, so yeah.
Hey, there's something out there too. God everywhere.
Send me a European.
You can have the Hangover Part 3 out there or something.
Chiquita's rendition. All right, guys.
Plank Fest.
The who fest?
Plank Fest.
No, there's a new thing called owling, but that's a whole other subject. We ain't getting on that.
No, we're not going to go there. That's another hour part.
That's another hour, yeah. But it's been real, people. If you have any questions or if you want to discuss the topic on the show, you feel free to email us at chiquitaandbookings with an S at gmail.com. Or you can look for the website, which is www.thechiquitaanshow.com. Feel free to go on there. You can look at pictures. You can see what we're doing, what's next. You can also go back to old, well, this is the first video, so they ain't going back to no old tapings. But you can see all the tapings on there. You can also be able to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook and befriend me and all of that other good stuff. But again, I'm Chiquita Ann, and it's the Chiquita Ann Show at twitter.com, or no, it's at Chiquita Ann Show. Yeah, something like that. And it's Tasha Mack,
aka Music Child.
Music_child. She gotta be all difficult. MYZ.
Yes. Always have to be different. You gotta dare to be different. MUSYC_CHYLD. Music Child.
Music Child. Difficult. Difficult child. And this is big old 1975. So be sure to follow us on Twitter. It's always some foolery and some pure comic relief, especially for when I'm at work. But we're not gonna go on that. I enjoyed you guys again. Stay tuned for the next show where we getting even more aggressive and
even more ignorant.
And I'm just telling y'all, we can get ignorant. All right, love you guys.
Stay tuned.
Stay.